I was amazed because we had an Army Ranger in our house. Now, this guy was an old college friend of my parents, and he'd come over. He was just passing through, I think on a hunting trip or something. But I didn't really know who this guy was or anything. I was hardcore into my Army stage that every boy has to go through. My parents told me that we have a soldier coming to our house. Not just a soldier, but a spec ops soldier. And boy was I excited, excuse me. I was stoked for this guy being in our house. And so he came over, we had dinner, he was staying the night, and then going on to wherever his next destination was. And I just thought that this was so cool. At dinner, we were asking him questions, we were trying to learn from him, and we just asked a bunch of questions about what got him here, what was training like, what kinds of things did he have to do. And of course, he couldn't tell us everything that he'd done in the military. He couldn't tell us all of the special secret things. But he did tell us one story that helped shape one of my rules of life. He told us about the first time he ever threw a grenade. And this was, he was petrified. He told us that the guy, the officer there, or the trainer or whatever, he grabbed over this guy's hand, and once you pull the pin out, then now it's potentially live. Once you let go of the paddle, then the fuse starts and there's no going back. So this guy grabs over his hand, and he's grabbing to make sure that the trainee doesn't let go, and your heart is pumping because you know that if you did let that fuse go off, then you're about to blow off your arm or worse. So he's terrified, the instructor is terrified, they're all just hoping for the best. And so what happens is he chucks the grenade and he yells, "Get down!" And he ducks down behind the little barrier. And all the while, he's just praying and hoping that one thing had happened. That one thing was based on a conversation that they'd had just before handing out the training grenades for everybody to throw. The instructor told the trainees, there's some grenades that are timed for 3 seconds and some that are timed for 5. And you never really know which one you're getting. So you better, here's the lesson, hope for the best, but expect the worst. Hope for the best and expect the worst. And he told us that, and I was like, that is good. I don't know whether he got a 3-second or a 5-second grenade, but I do know that that lesson helped me to think through things in my life through the best, worst filter, through what I call the grenade principle. See, you can have faith that God is going to bless, that God is going to provide, and God is going to just give abundantly. His mercy is new every day. His forgiveness is new, and it is infinite to start with. And then on top of that, he just blesses and blesses and blesses, and he always gives us so much. We can, with confidence, hope for the best. Hope, the evidence of things unseen. We know that God is good and that he gives bountifully and above and beyond. But we also know that we live in a world that is still affected by the curse, that your decisions and others' decisions around you affect your life. So you can also confidently expect the worst many times. So when you prepare for the worst and still hope for the best, you know that you're safer, that you're operating wisely. And so what happens is as you begin to do this, you start to plan ahead. And I'm going to tie this to pastoral fitness, but really you can tie this to any aspect of life. Hope for the best, expect the worst. As a pastor, especially as one trying to get in shape, when you expect the worst, you know that it's going to be really hard some days, that there's going to be times when a really aggressive plan or a really aggressive goal might be out of hand. So you need to plan for the worst. You need to expect the worst. You need to expect that everything's going to go wrong, and your plan needs to be bulletproofed despite those things going wrong. But you can still hope for the best. There might be some things that you can do if you're able to. There might be some things that you want to do if you have the bandwidth. some things that would be nice that you could add in if given the chance. But from the start, you expect the worst. So for you and your New Year's resolutions, many of you are planning for the best and expecting the best. Expecting that you're going to get up at 4 a.m. every day. Expecting that the schedules aren't going to get in the way of your food prep, and that grilling every night some chicken is going to be reasonable for your family. It's not. And I think deep down, there's part of you that already knows sometimes bad things happen. So plan for the worst, but hope for the best. And when you do that, I think your plan is going to be much, much better. Now, if you're a pastor and you don't already have a plan, I've actually put together a complete one, and I've given you a full guide in what I call the Fit Pastor Blueprint. It's an online community of over 500 pastors, and we've been able to help them lose weight, get in the best shape of their lives. Hopefully, it can help you too. If you're not already in it, then go join. The link is in the description below. It is free, and so hope that I'll see you there. And if you're already in it, then congrats to you, because you've already taken the first step towards hoping for the best and expecting the worst. Hopefully, you have taken me up on the stewardship review, because I will walk through everything and kind of find some holes in your plan and help you patch those up so that you can implement the grenade principle in your own life. Hope that you have a great day. Hope that you honor God in all that you do. I'll see you next time.